why and how I started creating content. Never in any interview that I've given, never was asked, how did you start creating content? How did you start putting content out? What was the first step towards that? People always focus about stand-up, my travel, but let's talk about how I started creating content, how I started from nowhere, from not knowing how to edit content, into suddenly creating all the stuff that I've been doing. So the first project that I did, I was still in university, was early 2020, before moving out to that house. Like, we started a project, like the idea was just like creating sort of a podcast, and we recorded the episodes remote. I think was through Discord or something like that, in which like I had a shit microphone attached to my phone and we were doing a call, and my friend on the other side had a proper microphone. So yeah, it was a little bit like the idea was to start that like later on with proper microphones because he had the equipment, but like we tried our best to do whatever we could with what we had. So we started. It was a nice way also to like just talk to each other, because at the time like we're in different parts of Portugal. Like we came on holidays before like moving to that house. Friends then stayed for a year like in that house. It was a shitty house. I have a comedy bit that maybe when you're seeing this, it already came out or not. It depends how I edit this and how the content comes out. I started that project like with this friend because I had the idea of bringing weird news, weird like articles, weird confessions, whatever you want to call it, to like a podcast. And at the time, early 2020, there was not many people trying to do that sort of content. Now more and more, the internet is full of that, like people trying to bring that sort of content that basically you're reading out shit and then you commenting on it. But at the time, I don't think there was many things going on around that sort of type of content. That's how I started like learning how to edit the stuff, because even if it was just through audio, and what we'll see here is just like compilation of the best moments of that project, like this is just like, this is an underrated project. Like this was so funny, like this was sort of a comedy sketch just on audio. It was just like hilarious. And I went back now. I went back like when I was working in insurance. I tried to Google the name of the project, which I'm not mentioning here. Like, you will listen to this. I'm not giving you the name of the project. You might research about, sure, you might find it about, yeah, whatever, but yeah, I'm not giving the name of the project because, like, the person that I started the project back then in university is no longer doing anything regarding the entertainment industry. He never cared doing anything regarding the entertainment industry. He was just like having fun. Now he has a serious job, so it's just like he doesn't want to be associated with any of this. Or fun times, have a laugh. Remember, this is just audio, is from 2020, around 30 episodes, and then we closed the project. It was an interesting project, but it was just like, I just felt that like, I was putting the work as I always did, like towards all the stuff that I do, and you see my channel has a lot of content and a lot of ideas and a lot of editing towards it. And in that project I felt that I was the same. I feel that I was putting the work researching on something I would send to this friend of mine, like try to prepare something, try to prepare some jokes, try to write some jokes about this, and then he just like he just wouldn't do it. He just like, he just didn't care. It was just like, yeah, it's nice to hang out. How do I say this? That we had a conversation, like I still keep in contact with him. Like we had multiple conversations through the years about that. And he always laughs. This is like, yeah, back then I was confident that I could talk and like improvise. And I was just like, you barely spoke English. You were like struggling to speak English. And I gave you time to like prepare and write something that you would be more comfortable. you were struggling with English. Like English for me has always been like, especially after the first year studying law, like it's always been easy to adapt and write shit and like thinking in English. But for him was not the case. And for a while he was just like struggling with English, and that's why I prepared the stuff I would send to him like way in advance. And then when we would start recording the podcast, he would have no idea what I was talking about. And I'm like, man, I send you the documentation, the documents, what like the news that I was talking, and you could have read. For people listening, you want to have that understanding, or at least think that like that reaction happens in that moment, and that moment is because like you never heard of it or something. But most of like entertainment, the reactions are not genuine, the reactions are faked and fabricated, and like they are fabricated at the point that is just like you are watching like someone that knows what's gonna happen and trying to act out, especially in audio. Like you don't need to act out like facially, so there's like there was just the voice, the tone, whatever, and there was no preparation. I felt that this brush had a lot of potential. And if you enjoy this type of content, have a look around in my YouTube channel, search around. You might find other stuff that I do interesting. Have a look. But if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, all that type of nonsense, but really helps the channel. So yeah, take care.
I don't know, it's weird.
News?
Yeah, it's that. Hey, let's have a look.
Sure.
Bloopers. This is bloopers.
Be like. Okay, what I think? I think we can fight terrorism with cheerleaders. As we see, it works. It works.
It works, exactly. I
So,
never thought about that.
so we need to have more cheerleaders to fight against terrorism.
I think we need to send cheerleaders to combat Ivy or something.
Yeah.
Instead of
Be like. Hello. Today. Yeah. Sorry. Be like. 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 Be like.
Bloopers. This is bloopers.
Hello. Today it's a new concept of podcasts. We will propose you some, or we will recommend you some products or some books or series on everything. It will this type of content. So
Recommendation.
the title for today is Florida Man arrested for attempting to barbecue child molesters.
these men planned to burn sex offenders to death, but the police arrived. Who is the person that doesn't love barbecues? Tell me one. Tell me one. What do you think?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That could be the nice music on the background of this scene when the barbecue was happening.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe not. What I have to say about this? Okay, I think we have two sides of people. Some of them will say that this guy is a good guy, and the other side it's a bad guy because he killed people, you know. So what is your opinion for you that are listening this podcast? What is your opinion about that? For me, I don't know.
You're asking me or the
No, the people were that are watching this podcast to send us a message. But what are your opinion about that? Still,
one on what you said? You look, you make look good, Hitler.
yeah.
You said like that.
Bloopers, bloopers. This is bloopers.
Hello. Today, a new weird news.
Of is this story.
Hello. Today, a new weird news, and the title is "Run over a cat in a computer game." Oh no, it's not this one. Or is it this one?
What?
Yeah, it's this one. Fuck. Fuck me. Fourth weird news. 14.5 alcohol. And yeah, they have sorry, I but the
What?
sorry.
Bloopers, bloopers. This is bloopers.
Thank you for watching this.
What do you have to say on the project that we were involved and we start with that? In your thoughts, what was the main thing to start that project, and what did you think that was the main idea and the main ideology behind starting the project that we started?
But about what?
About how do we start with a project, since I'm here talking to you.
Oh,
What
okay.
is your perspective on how did we came with the idea of starting this project together?
It was really easy. Basically, we have an idea. Like, I had an idea.
That's normally all the projects, I guess.
Yeah. I had an idea about documentary and do some videos.
Yeah.
Documentary, like a guy.
Like a narrative, yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
really-
narrative. A guy doing some stuff in a house or in school or wherever in the city, and a guy that comments this guy doing the things, and it was the first idea, and then yeah,
We talk about it, yeah.
we find other ideas.
We paused a little bit on our projects together. Do you want to talk why we stopped those?
Just because I had an exam and I study for the exam, and yeah, I'm a little bit lazy.
By the way, the last thing that we launched was regarding the cover that you did. You have a particular interest by music. What is your passion? How that came?
I like to play guitar. I want to do some jingles. That's it. I am not a real good singer, so I try. I try.
And in the order of asking for projects that we are trying to do, Sparate, do you have anything in mind that you want to do in the future?
Actually, I have. I'm thinking about parodies of musics.
Oh, okay, love.
Some musics, like some comic musics, and maybe improvising. You know, just like
I don't know why I'm seeing you.
doing
Yeah.
like some accords.
I don't know why I'm seeing you like follow the same road in certain way of me, but in the business of music or comedy music, in the part of like performing as well, doing stand up, but with the music
Yeah, but
part of it.
I don't want to be professional on that. I just want to to make fun, you know. I just want to do my stuff and what I like and just put there, and if the people likes it, just okay. If they don't like, it's okay.
It's fine for you. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to make that like my work, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Not like you. You want to do your business with that.
Your business. Jesus, what Christ.
It's like a business.
What description of that? It's like, do your business with that, okay?
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Go in your business.
Yeah, it's like you want to do stand-up, you want to be influencer in a certain way. Do you have future projects?
More or less, I describe it as well. I want to perform doing stand-up. I want to do like philosophical talks as I do this. Probably do this in a huge auditorium or something. Try to talk on philosophical matters, subjects, etc. Try to do those kind of stuff. Try to be like the same way a person that can talk about serious things, and in another way a person that can do jokes and make other people laugh. Try to combine those two passions that I have at the same time.
What is this? You can let this out. No problem.
Bloopers, bloopers. This is bloopers.
Okay, I have another question for you. What type of vegetables you like?
What?
Like vegetables, like cucumber, carrots, like...
Why are you asking that?
I don't know. Because you asked me to ask questions. I'm asking questions.
Fuck! This is the worst guest ever. Fuck. Oh Jesus. Do you wanna ask any questions to me or something?
I already asked about the vegetables, and you laughed.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of vegetables. Vegetables. Vegetables.
Vegetables. Vegetables. Okay. It's vegetable.
I have no idea. What kind of vegetables?
Come on. You asked me to ask a question. I'm asking. I respond to all of your questions, so now you need to
point.
respond mine.
Broccoli? I don't know.
Broccoli is nice.
And all of them as well. Tomato and that kind of stuff as well.
Tomato is not a...
Is considered. It's a fruit slash vegetable.
Yeah. No, you need to say more. Like 5. At
Jesus.
least 5.
Tomato, broccoli.
No.
And tomato. 5.
5 different.
Oh.
I will insist on that.
Why that?
I will be boring with you.
Are you trying to make a soup for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Potato, tomato, carrot, and broccoli.
You say 4?
Broccoli again. Broccoli with different accents.
Okay. Fair enough. And do you want more questions from me?
Go for it.
Okay. Everyone like to drink water.
Yeah.
What type of bottle of water you advise us to drink?
One that contains water, I guess.
And do you want more questions?
I don't think so.
No? Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure?
And it's everything for today. Stay with us. Not for more of this, but for another story.
Oh no! It's already finished?
Yes!
Oh no! I'm so sad.
Don't be.
News?
Yeah, it's that. Hey, let's have a look.
Sure.
Weird news.
Second weird news. Nottinghamshire police. Cops catch suspects after fort blows cover.
Yeah, Dennis. This is the type of weird news that I love. It's the type of news that doesn't tell anything and tell us a lot in the same time. Basically, this is a suspect that was that the police tried to search for him a lot. He was searching a lot because of the crimes that he committed, and his cover was just blow, if you can say that way, by a fort. It's hilarious to think about that. You have a huge plan to get away with the robberies that you do, etc., and a fart blows all over. So
It is that. What you have to say?
I just have to say that he needs to be more careful the next time.